Can you say something? Yes. Oh, come on. Why is Discord choosing now not to pick up? Fucking hell. There we go. Speak, Father. I want it known for the record. I did check that before we even started this, and it was fine.
Yeah, I didn't like you switching to live.
It did not.
Heard there was some news about Puxatawny Phil today. I hope he's okay.
Moon says that you've been held at gunpoint by Gertie.
What?
Because I said Father said he would get a drink and beer back, but that was like 7 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. True.
So, have you seen our wonderful game menu?
No, I'm trying to. There we go. It's hard to find stuff on Vstream. Oh, the menu. Oh, that's nice and dirty.
Oh, yeah.
They found that in, like, a trash can.
I shared the game with you, didn't I?
What? Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
in
doing
Discord.
another thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I was multitasking, trying to bring up the chat.
You ready?
Oh,
Oh, God. I didn't know that there was detective difficulty mode. Oh god, this font is so hard to read. Holy shit. Suitable for casual gamers. Hints can be taken whenever they're available. Automatic document research button is available.
Is there combat? As long as there's no combat, you can do whatever you want.
I don't think there's combat. I would hope that they would mention that, and that we're gonna just do detective. We're just gonna hit middle of the road.
Alright, super detective.
Men of broader intellect know that there is no sharp distinction betwixt the real and the unreal.
Have you met my cat?
God damn it.
They say that I am mad. They said that two locals found me in the morning, 7 miles from the town of Windlaps. I was laughing and muttering meaningless gibberish to myself. I was cursing and arguing with myself. A raving madman with burning eyes, lost in the dark depths of his own merciful delirium. They say that I had been searching for a particular grave in the local cemeteries. They were right. If you knew whose grave it was, you would understand. So my behavior, which seemed abnormal, had nothing to do with madness. You must understand that. If you knew what had happened to me, then you would, I promise, also understand the reasons for my behavior. It all started on that cold November day. That was when I was given the case of the fugitive suspect, Loth Nolder, a man whose intelligence I greatly admired. He had returned after 5 years of traveling to bizarre locations and had become the primary murder suspect in the first case he took on. It was Loth Nolder who left Wellsmouth those 5 years ago, but was he the same man who returned? That's the question. This I will leave to the judgment of the readers of these notes. They tell me that I've been here in the Wellsmouth Mental Institution for 2 weeks now. Is it really that long? I cannot say. I do not remember the first 8 days. The doctors tell me I am making progress. I think they are lying. It takes me longer every day to remember where I am, even who I am, after I wake up from the dreams. That is why it is essential to keep these notes as I struggle to convince myself that I am really mad. Because before the night that I was found, I looked into the deepest wells of madness more than any man alive.
Nice
Yes,
D&D dice.
I am definitely mad. I must be. Because everything I have seen through the eyes of insanity's omnipresent soul.
I didn't want to interrupt him or nothing, but I really like his like Morrowind elf head statue he had.
Oh, this looks ratchet. I'm so here for this.
This is awesome.
This is so good.
I
Oh,
love games that have movement like this, man.
I was not expecting like the pseudo point and click. I'm here for that.
Yeah, that was one of the big reasons I wanted to play it when we saw the trailer, because I noticed it was that. What does it mean? It's just a dude sitting down, man.
Alright, broken locks, always good.
That looks so good, though.
Yeah, why does that look really good?
I'm gonna keep it. Oh.
Why does that look really good? A corpse.
There's like a.
Oh, another nightmare. What's going on with these dreams I've been having lately? So vivid. Almost as if they were real.
Okay, homie, you can have your introspection later. Please answer the goddamn phone. Where's the phone? Right-click the mouse to toggle the inventory window. Okay. Right-click's open. Who's Arthur? Who cares?
Yes, Arthur?
Oh, thank God.
At last? Where were you? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
What's the problem, Arthur?
Loth Nolda escaped from the hospital last night. I've been calling you for hours with the news.
Strange. I never heard the phone.
Check your answering machine. I left several messages.
Anyway,
Because I've been calling you
what
for
happened
hours.
with Loth?
No one knows. It's like he just vanished out of the place overnight.
Okay, I'm on my way in now.
Howard, are you feeling all right?
Just a little tired, Arthur. I must have overslept last night. Nothing to worry about.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
These are... To read clues, click Howard's Mind button on the inventory panel, then click the clues to read.
Oh, that's impossible to read.
Arthur told me that Loth Nolder, who was the main murder suspect in the Clark Field case, escaped from the hospital last night. The case is very important for me, because I admire his intelligence. I fear that this will be a real challenge. I can't say that his escape worries me. This looks like... There's nothing to think about. Oh, okay. This looks like old Nancy Drew games, and I'm super here for that.
Nah, dude, this shit was good. Keep your shit on. I was about to say you have different channels. Ooh.
Existential
Old point and
dread
clicks with
slow
it.
jazz. Okay.
For real, dog. Old point and older. Well, this isn't super old, right?
No, it's not. It just
It's like fairly
feels
new.
like it.
But yeah, point and clicks always have the best music, dude.
They do. How do I get out of the screen? There we go. Let's listen. We have no voicemails.
Yeah, that's probably voicemail on your cell phone.
Messages.
It would be weird if you had voicemails here.
Didn't Arthur say he left messages for me? I better call and ask him about this.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Book. Oh, God.
My.
Yes, Howard?
Arthur, it's me again. Sorry, I think I might have missed a few things earlier.
Okay, Howard. What do you want to know?
Ooh.
You called me. So why didn't you leave a message on my machine?
What do you mean? I left plenty of messages. You didn't get them?
I don't know, Arthur. I think this old machine is broken. Never mind. We'll talk about it when I get to the office.
See ya.
I'm so
So you didn't-
confused about whether this is supposed to be a game that takes place in England, or if they just were like, New England is basically England, and just gave them all English accents.
Could you go back to your cell phone and see if you don't have like a voicemail thing?
Arthur,
I
Allen,
guess the
and
fuck
Erwin.
not. He ain't got Snake on his phone? Horse
It's
shit.
it's the cheapest phone.
Harry Wilcox.
Damn. Okay, so that's really fast, which is fine for me if I'm just reading it, but if we're trying to...
What a rare problem to have.
I know, actually. Like, I'm actually okay with that, but...
Do you want me to like read the fucking text that shows up if I can actually read it?
If you can actually read it.
In that menu, I couldn't, but all this other stuff I've been able to read it so far. Same. What a nightmare, just an adhesive drip. To drop the nightmare where ceaselessly you slip. Oh, this painting always reminds me of that poem. I didn't know it was a poem. You lost me real quick, dude. I thought he was having a stroke. One of my favorite books of poetry. Right. I put it in your pocket. That's the end of that.
Yeah, you just look at stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Really good sound effect.
Yep.
Yeah, when you were looking at the window in the really cool cutscene, there was like a film grain
Yeah, there was.
that I could see, but it didn't show up on stream, which was a bit of a bummer because it was really cool looking. Money. No, those are buttons. It's you.
Me.
Oh shit. Discord's so fucking weird.
Ooh, that's gonna get really disorienting real quick because all the doors looking the fucking same. Yo.
I would heavily suggest turning down the sensitivity because you spin it really, really quick. Assuming you can't do it, I would say maybe just turn down the sensitivity on your mouse for a while.
No. Okay. Oh.
If it's I'll just say it. If it's disorienting to you, it's gonna be even more so for those trying to watch.
I feel catatonic. All right.
How long until they give you a sword and a goblin to fight? Yo.
Surprisingly good grass textures.
Okay, this is a 2007 game.
Really?
That makes sense. Yeah. So it is pretty old.
Okay, fine, but it feels good.
I guess I was looking at the other one. I thought this was newer. Because I thought one of the games was like within the last couple years.
I thought.
Software has been mine since I was promoted to police detective.
So this is the first one in a series.
Oh, okay.
So it might be one of the other ones, maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
Oh shit!
never much happening here. Just run-of-the-mill cases and paperwork to catch up on. That's my normal working day. But not with this case. I've got to admit, it's been good to be dealing with something a little out of the ordinary for once.
Yeah, okay, that's great and cool and all, but can
Hope
we talk
you
about
didn't
that
miss
computer?
anything. Oh, fuck yeah. Can we just talk? Oh, okay. So, left-hand side, the light that I saw over here, because of the green, like, envelope thing, I thought it was one of those really dope, just, like, desk lights with, like, the green shade on top.
I love those things.
Those are just the dopest looking things in the world, and if you're a detective, you legally have to own one.
Correct. I was kind of tempted to buy one for my home office, for my new job, but I like the lamp that I have in here, so I'm like, oh, maybe. I suppose I could always move the lamp that I have in here back to the bedroom and actually have that lamp back.
Woo. Woo.
I'll have to consider. Because I do really like those green lamps.
They're fucking good, dog.
They're so good.
Nondescript paintings.
This is a rad police office's, like, office.
Files.
Oh my gosh.
I like it. Register of deaths. Clark Field, color or race, white, sex, single, date of birth, 3/11/76, Portside, Wellsmouth, birth, whatever, October 21st is when he died, 2011. Owner of the Air W&L Company, place of death, Northwood Forest, Portland Cemetery, date of burial. Certificate, cause of death, suffocation. I affirm that the above is true to my knowledge. The informant is Morris Digger on the 26th of 2011.
Morris Digger is a really good name for, like, the county mortician.
Oh, yeah, that's like... There's certain people that are born to do a thing, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
That reminds me, the dude that we went to... What do you call them? The dudes that do, like, the ceremony. You get the coffin going and whatnot. At the actual, like...
The mortician, isn't it?
Is that what they're called? Mortician?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. The dude that handled, like, Dad's funeral was... He was a really neat dude, but he was that thing where he was, like, way too upbeat for other people. And it made, like, Mom and Heather uncomfortable. I'm like... I was talking to him, I'm like, you know what? That's how you do it, though. There's only certain kinds of people who could do stuff like this, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
Because this is a hard fucking job. Clark Field, last name of the person killed. Oh, it's a homicide report. Okay. Officer Bronislav, offense murder, place of occurrence. The deceased was found on the borders of the Northwood Forest, about 85 miles north of Wellsmouth Town Center. An ID was found on him, and for identification, his brother Jonathan Field was summoned. He identified the deceased and added that he had been missing for some time. He explained that he hadn't reported to the police since he had received a packet with a letter which told him not to do so. He said that he had hired a private detective, Lothnolder, to find his brother and had given the aforementioned packet to him. Suspected motives, Lothnolder. Okay, so because he hired a detective, he is the only one that they have for suspected, like, murderer. Officers assigned Howard E. Lloyd. Report received by Baldassar. Date reported. Man, this is one of those games where, like, we're gonna have to keep track of, like, dates reported and who did what, right?
Yep.
Should we be writing stuff down? Exit this and see if we have a copy of it or something in our inventory. I assume not, but, like, go to your brain palace.
We have dialogue.
Oh boy, that's a whole lot of not. Do you want me to get, like, a pen and paper or something?
If you want. Otherwise, I have a pen and paper.
Okay.
Whichever. I'm okay with kind of letting it rock a little bit just to see, because we haven't gotten the tutorial really about the.
We'll just go until we find out what it's like. Oh, they expect us to do this.
Right, exactly. Oh, look at that old ass keyboard. Oh, that.
They do have
joy.
Yeah, bro. This is 2011 though.
These are investigation pictures taken at Lothnolder's office. There was nothing there when we first searched the place. I have examined the place several times since then, but couldn't find any clues. That office is the only property Nolder owns. He even sold his house to help pay for his strange travels around the world. So why didn't he sell his office as well? I think I'd better take these pictures with me. Maybe there's something here we're not seeing.
I'm so happy this ended up being a point and click, because I've been really, really wanting to get into these. Which I believe I've said literally every time I've talked to you the past fucking 3 months. Oh, sick.
Oh my god, an examine screen? Alright, to
Click
examine an
examine
item.
Oh,
click,
okay, so...
Then
yeah.
right click on the item. Okay. 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 I'm here.
Oh,
for
this is awesome.
I'm super here for this. Oh, we get to spin them! Bitch!
That's not like a registered trademark on the top right, is it?
I don't think so.
The R?
Reset.
Oh,
It's
reset view. I was like, what?
It's got a pretty standard PI office.
You gotta hold on. We gotta inspect the key that you have.
Shit, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yes. Yes.
That's surprisingly well rendered. Honestly.
Shall we inspect your phone as well?
Nope.
No! You can't inspect it!
So what I was gonna say is like, yeah, it's 2011, but this is a backwater town. They don't have crimes here. They don't need updated technology.
Left-handed man, too, because he uses the mouse on the other side.
Shit, you're right. I didn't even clock that. Good call. Good
Is that
call.
a cigarette? Yeah, okay. Ashtray.
Yep.
I like that he's, like, got so little space in, like, the one chair. He's just hopping over it every time he has to get there.
Yup. Alright, so what we're doing? Oh. Oh, I like this.
Oh, no shit. Alright, cool. So...
Loafnolder's office, let's go.
Oh, cool. So this is the trench. Okay, awesome.
At least for the police station.
Loafnolder's office. Nothing was found during the police investigation because every record had been strangely effaced. Effaced? Effaced?
Yeah.
I actually don't know that word. The office has a hushed, expectant air, as though it is hiding secrets and has been waiting for 5 years for Loafnolder's return.
I feel like Loafnolder has to be an anagram. I've been trying to, like, back burner parse that one out.
Okay, well, I did Google it just in case, and it's just
There wasn't
another
this
way
much
to say
mess
something.
the last time I was here. It's been sealed for police investigation, but someone's been in here. Who was it? And why? There is nothing important here. It's almost empty.
Okay. That was a little much.
But yeah, it's just another word for erase, so that's
Yes.
cool. Figured. Context clues, yeah, get it. I just wanted to double check. And then I learned about cervical effacement.
Don't like that. Don't like the sound of that at all.
It's just the proper word for the dilation of the cervix.
You know
When
what?
the fetus is getting prepped to pop on out.
Still horrifying, thank you.
Okay. It's natural. It's beautiful.
No, everything about childbirth is abhorrent. Sorry, I will die on this hill. Everything from conception to birth is horrifying.
You don't like the idea of being fed on for several months?
No.
And then possibly popping it out wrong and having to deal with all that nonsense? And then people being like, can I eat your funny spaghetti?
No.
Put it in the freezer.
I hate everything that you've just said, actually.
Hey, is it cool if, like, 40 different people come in and check out your big fucked up piss here right quick? Check on this baby? God.
I don't know. So, I don't know why this is a thing, but my fucking YouTube Shorts has been consistently giving me, like, post-pregnancy care tips. And I'm like, this doesn't make me want to be any more... Like, I already don't want to be pregnant, but now I, like, extra don't want to be pregnant.
Very interesting.
Everything about it's horrifying. Every single thing.
Just get that fucking thing removed. Who needs it?
God, I wish. God, I wish.
Wellsmith Daily. Holy shit, you can read the whole thing!
Yeah,
Earthquake hit
surprised.
Brankston just after 3 a.m. An earthquake of magnitude 6.1 hit Brankston, a small town about 18 miles northwest of Wellsmith around 3 a.m. At present, it is reported that 18 people were killed by the earthquake and 137 people were injured. 9 houses collapsed and many more were severely damaged. It's further reported that there are still people buried under the collapsed houses. By chance, Thomas Koch, one of the reporters of the local newspaper, was at the town center. He told us about the moment the quake occurred. It was a shocking moment. Every building was shaken. Then people started to scream. I could see them jumping from the balconies and windows to save their lives. Fucking what? Oh, well, the building's probably falling, yeah. I have never seen anything like that in my life. The quake was felt strongly in the downtown of Wellsmith, too. Nobody died, but 59 people were injured in the panic caused by the quake. Most of the people spent the night out in their cars or in the parks. Officials warned people not to stay in the damaged houses and to be ready for possible aftershocks. None of the buildings in Wellsmith collapsed. But further, Exciting coincidence! Recently, in the coal mine that belongs to Big Mole Mining Corps in the downtown Brankston, an exciting coincidence occurred. Many archaeologists consider this the most mysterious and exciting discovery in recent years. A room was found with its entrance covered with figures, reliefs, and unexplained drawings. It is explained that this could possibly. Oh, I missed it. Charlie logged in and it fucked me up. It is explained that this could possibly be a part of some prehistoric underground region of a settlement. The operation of the mine was stopped immediately until a complete investigation of the region was carried out. The first archaeologist who investigated the region, David R. Heidson, explained that the remains do not belong to any civilization known to date and that they are from very ancient times. Definitive conclusions will be available only after complete examination. Also, we did find one object that we took back. It's called a Chekhov's gun, I believe.
Yeah. The one and only time I've been through an earthquake, I was so fucking hungover and I was brushing my teeth that I thought it was just me being hungover.
That's fucking hilarious. I've never been through an earthquake, and I honestly feel like I would immediately lose my shit. The concept of certain, like, earth-based shit like that scares the hell out of me. I'm a little pee-pee baby.
It literally just looked like, you know how, like, if you, like, have your phone too close to your head and the vibrate goes off on your phone, your vision just kind of does the brrr. That's basically all it was.
Nice.
Admittedly, I'm on the East Coast, so my experience with earthquakes a little bit more laissez-faire than, like, San Fran.
Oh, the music's so loud.
Why is the music so loud?
I'm not complaining, it just is loud. I think it almost feels like it's playing you off. Oh, shit.
List of some symbols. I have no idea what they're used for.
Bitch, it don't take much to look at it and know that this is some sort of codex. Baby, let's go. I've never been able to, like, figure one of those out.
Oh boy, it's not in the fucking notes. Okay. Wellsmith, Myth and Legends of an Ancient Town. A hint is available.
There's a lot of stuff to read.
I vaguely remember my grandfather telling me some of them. Oh, Lord above. Okay.
Want me to go to town?
Do you want to go for? Do you want to do the preface and I'll do Aether's Curse?
Sure. Preface. This work has been prepared in order to collect the folk myths of the town Wellsmith into one coherent source. As is generally known, Wellsmith is a settlement that was built during medieval times. Precise dates are not known. And due to the high mountains surrounding it, always lived apart from the other settlements. For this reason, ethnologists are drawn to investigate the history of such an insular region. Investigating and compiling the folk myths in an area such as Wellsmith creates a rich ethnological body of knowledge which can provide information about the surrounding region. P.S. I want to thank my friend Alfonso Gray, who worked with me on some parts of the book. Immature ethnologist Sean Bridge.
Aether's Curse. Aether's Curse myth may be one of the oldest myths of the region. Although controversy surrounds its origins, the generally accepted version goes back to ancient times. The natural phenomenon which occurs every year at particular times on the Northwood Mountain cannot be explained completely even today. Strong winds with horrible what? Hold on. Oh.
Strong winds with it's just hard.
It's really hard.
Whoa.
Strong winds which with horrible rumblings spray dust and small stone pieces throughout some caves and cracked rocks in the Northwood Mountains. These pieces of stone rain down onto the nearby towns and are often seen after a strong earthquake, which is different than the ordinary small ones which happen in the Wellsmith first-degree earthquake zone. It is a known fact that the first settlement of the Wellsmith district was set up in the forest-clad Northwood region where, because of its altitude, the climate was generally harsh during most of the year. This region also includes the Northwood Mountain, which is mentioned in many of the myths. The large Northwood forest covers the area like a thick blanket up to the foot of the mountain and out of a few glades, and provides no suitable place for habitation. But in these glades, the soil is very fertile and abundant, and hence a small town that was built around the Wolf's Prey Pond, which also gave its name to the town. Later, the name of the town was changed to Windlaps.
They did it to you twice, by the way. It was easier the second time, because it was a triple W, and then the motherfuckers hit you again with a triple M.
They really fucking got in for me, dude. Okay, so we actually get into the curse this time instead of just talking about the mountain.
Nice.
According to
Oh.
the Iathar's curse myth, the folk of Wolfspray encountered a small, harsh-looking, hostile folk who, for a long time, lived on some of the plateaus on the Northwood Mountain. They found themselves... wait.
Survive, Vap.
They...
Thanks for hanging out for a second.
What?
Vap is
Oh.
exploding. But they want to say hello.
Oh, hello, Vap. Go crash in bed. Oh, they found some of the traditions and behaviors of these people who called themselves Iathar absolutely disgusting. After a time, when some strange disappearances started to occur, everyone started to be uncomfortable, and the Iathar were forcibly driven out from the plateaus on which they were living. After this incident, it is said that the Iathar's curse started, and it is widely believed that this is the price for that banishment. Very strange things were said about the traditions of the Iathar, which made the folk of Wolfspray very apprehensive. It is related in these rites of Iathar that one night a group of people were sent to see what was happening on the plateaus, and when they returned, they were unable to speak because of fear. Only the next morning could they fearfully whisper about what they saw, including the fate of those who were abducted from their town. It is said that the Iathar were a devil breed who, sometimes in a dark and deep cave, worshipped loathsome idols, offered sacrifices to them by dancing the accompaniment of monotonous music, and summoned something from below hell by hitting their palms on the ground. Today, some habitations were found in the archaeological excavations, but none of the caves in that region contain idols similar to those mentioned in the myths. Except the one that we just found.
Yeah, also, like, they seem pretty chill, and then you blame them for missing people with...
They literally were, like, totally fine, and then they were like, Howard has a picture of the police. Compare the pictures with the current condition may give him a clue. Oh, okay. I wanted to see what the hint thing looked like, but I'm not done looking through shit yet. Yeah, I literally, it just sounded like some dudes that were, like, maybe short. Like, it just sounded like an entire civilization of short kings that you just shoved off their land.
I mean, it just throws me off. I'm not used to racist stuff in, like, anything like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, H.P. Lovecraft stuff is very much known for its,
True.
purity of heart.
I really appreciate that they made up a people instead of being like, we'll just blame Pennsylvanians. So, like...
I understand. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to blame Pennsylvanians.
Yeah, actually...
Those people that moved in, Pennsylvania's a little fucked, you know what I'm saying?
Pennsylvania? Horrid.
Room was used for storing registers. Looks like it was emptied a while back or whatever.
Alright, let's do what the game wants us to do.
Time to compare notes.
And look at... Okay.
Start with the desk.
Yeah, let's go to the desk and start with the desk. You're right, you're right. God damn it, I keep hitting escape to get out of menus, and I'm just gonna sit on this hand. Okay.
Pictures are still there. Check the newspaper, see if it's a different newspaper.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Okay,
How
so I
far
just
can
have
we
to find... I have to find the... Oh, it'll just do it for me? Okay. I thought I was gonna have to, like, find the... Oops.
Oh!
Oops-a-doodle.
Oh, that wasn't important?
My house. In the middle of my house. There's something different about this picture.
Okay.
Oh, the
picture on the walls
crooked.
Oh. It sure is.
Someone moved this painting. The scene has been sealed by the police. Who could have gotten in here? Let's see the back of it.
It's just the front side of the picture and his big dong flinging out there.
That. Oh my god. I want to do that with a picture of my future house.
I was gonna say that's like a true Osman. Seems you're near a train.
Seems to be something in it. Does there? Because I don't see anything.
You just gotta rip it
I
up.
need something to open it with. Oh, okay. Well, that shouldn't be too terrible, right? Like, we have a whole desk here. I think
You
there
also
were
have a
scissors
key.
in the drawer.
I mean, usually it's like what, felt on the back of those things?
Yeah, I guess it depends on what they're backed with.
I mean, usually I see cardboard and felt, and that's about it. Because
Ah, there we go. Letter opener. I was like, I
Nice.
know I saw something.
it's
that was
always a
tiny
letter
enough.
opener, right?
Always. They're not even that sharp either, which is to use the letter opener on the painting frame, open the inventory panel. Left click. Right click.
You did a pretty bad job.
Yeah, that was a terrible job.
Almost looks like foam. Let's open that bitch up.
Oh. I don't know how to open it. Do I have to go to the desk maybe and like put it on the desk?
Maybe you just had to not be in that inventory, like situated with the painting.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, isn't there a combine function? No,
I see
that's
it.
for the
How
clues.
it's
There's
mined.
a combine function. Maybe I have to go back to the police station to open it?
That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. You are like right clicking when you're holding it like this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, look, I right click to open here. Then I click the letter opener. And I'm left clicking here so it doesn't do anything. But if I right click, it brings me back out to here.
Okay.
So,
Maybe you just have to like zoom in a little bit further.
maybe? Wrong button. Oh, I can use my scroll wheel to zoom in. Reset.
Why can't we open you, dog?
No hints available. I would like a hint on just the game mechanic.
It would be great if you couldn't use the letter opener on. You had to use the key.
That I would.
I'd make a game like that.
Use it. Okay, let me just make sure that there's no. Yeah, I think we just gotta go back to the police station. Maybe not. Well, I spun. Oh, for that. Okay.
All right, go back in your inventory. Okay, open the frame. Place the envelope and letter opener on the squares. What squares? Open the think frame. So open your brain.
This is literally not described at all.
That is how you combine things.
Holy shit. That's a little obtuse to not be explained at all.
Hey, baby, it's a point and click. It just be like that sometime.
I know.
We got a key, we got another thing, and a letter.
Pretty cool key.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a font choice.
I decided, 1, 3, 2011, so like pretty recent. I decided to write these notes precisely 1 month after I bought this house, in which I found myself lost in thought, adrift in its dim silence. I escaped the meaningless monotony of my life by listening to every creak, every sound the house makes. I may not write often, but I think that these notes are important. I found this house only by an astonishing coincidence. I had gotten lost in the snow-covered narrow streets of this part of the city while I was wandering. I felt in awe as I thought, as though I were adrift in some misty past. I woke from my wonder and strove to find the way back. That is how I came across this house. Its majestic appearance attracted my attention. For some time I had wanted a place to come back to from time to time, to listen to this overlooked world of the past that no one knows and where no one wants to come. I found a barely legible metal plate in the half-ruined garden wall that showed the number of the house. It was covered with rust, probably as old as the house itself. Without hesitation, I recorded this number in my digital organizer, which I bought some time ago because of my increasing forgetfulness. When I inspected it from the outside, it was obvious that no one lived here at the time. I examined it in order to learn if it was for sale or not, and I can't describe my feelings when I found the person who was selling it. Later, I talked to the vendor, and with a happy smile on his face, I remember he said that he had never come here before. The house had been left to his company because of mortgage, and he wanted to sell it right away, but never thought that this would happen. He didn't know anything more about the house, and in fact, I wouldn't have cared if he had. I bought it without hesitation. There's one point that I don't want to continue without mentioning. After I bought the house, I learned that it had another admirer who introduced himself as Ivar Bergen, a Norwegian immigrant. Judging from his appearance, it was obvious that he was a wealthy person. I remember that he said when we first met that he was also aspiring owner, but it seemed that he was too late.
Oh, there's a lot.
There's still more. You get this one, I'll get the next one.
Okay.
We'll just trade off.
January 18th, 2011. This house is an old and real place beyond my imagination. I cannot stop thinking of what it would say if walls could talk. Some of the surrounding houses have been abandoned and shunned by people, and are on the brink of collapse. A few of them even collapsed a long time ago. It makes me wonder as to the probability of restoration having been done fairly recently, since the house is still standing firm and strong. I am sure that this house is as old as the surrounding ones. Maybe the main reason for the bad reputation of this quarter is the different rumors that are often spread about some of the abandoned houses. These rumors recount how these houses have sometimes had bad owners, including some unknown foreigners. Some people in the town consider the crime rate to be high here, but that has not been my experience. The inhabitants of the neighborhood keep very much to themselves and don't socialize frequently, other than to gossip quietly amongst themselves.
February 16th, 2011. I've started getting to know Ivar Bergen and can say that our interests coincide almost completely. He visited me after our first meeting, and we took the opportunity to talk at length. He managed to enchant me with his vast knowledge of mystic subjects. We talked the night away, discussing topics of mutual interest, and he told me about the things he experienced in some Eastern European countries and in India, and about his connections with some really esoteric and secret people from people and societies. He told me that he had read some books and tomes which were prohibited, or attempts had been made to try to destroy them a long time ago. I cannot describe the pleasure I had when he expressed his unbelievable theories about the background of most of the things which are assumed to be superstitions, with proofs cited from things he had read in some of the ancient sources. Things and things stuff, I love them. For a long time, I lived alone amongst ordinary people and cannot describe the empty feeling that I always felt within me. From now on, I think that I will not have such a problem anymore. In life, it is really hard to find someone who you can speak with, even within your own family. I told Ivar this from the bottom of my heart and encouraged him to visit me whenever he likes. Ooh. Fuck, there's still so much!
There's so much!
It's gonna be one of them games. Let's go.
All right. March 3rd, 2011. Before tending to the outdoor areas, I decided to restore the interior of the house. To do this, I was assisted by the original blueprints. While I was checking the antique furniture last night in order to decide what to throw away, I found one carved wooden statue in a strange well-like dig, whose opening was carefully covered with a single piece of rusty metal plate and some wooden blocks. I had not checked this room before, since its key was not given to me with the others. I might have noticed this beforehand, but I didn't have much time to get the keys, being busy with company agreements, and the man from whom I bought this house was abroad traveling. Incidentally, there is another point that I can't continue without mentioning. That room, which oddly enough contains a well, has no electric wiring. It is really strange that, in contrast, all the other rooms have electricity. So I had to light up the room with some lanterns which I found amongst the old furniture of the house. I felt a slight cold draft coming from within the carefully covered well, and occasionally I heard some rattling sounds, but because I never read Pickman's model, and I didn't have a strong enough flashlight, I couldn't examine the situation down below. I even threw a few small wooden blocks down, but I only heard sounds which made me think that the ground at the bottom is covered with mud. As soon as possible, I'm going to buy a stronger flashlight and try to examine down below. There isn't even the slightest clue regarding the reasons for digging such a well. Maybe it's the entrance to an underground room which was dug for the purpose of taking shelter during an extraordinary situation, such as a war. I wanted to take a look down there, but the ladder at the side seemed too rusty and flimsy. I decided that trying it would be too dangerous, so I tried to find another way, but I couldn't find anything useful at that time. The carved wooden statue is a complete enigma. I have no idea what it depicts. Whenever I hold it, due to reasons that I can't comprehend, I feel that it is very ancient. It was carved smoothly from a species of tree that I don't recognize, and it contains a secret compartment. I think that I unintentionally did something, because it opened by itself, or maybe it was already open. I'm not sure. There was nothing in the secret compartment. It was completely empty. Oddly enough, I felt that it had once stored something very precious. In addition, a beautiful yet subtle smell is dispersing from within the secret compartment. I cannot tell what it is, but maybe it is some type of incense.
Even if you read all this shit and knew you, Buttons, as a human being, if you found a mysterious well, you would giggle with glee and go, let's fucking go. If you found all this shit, we would be all in that bitch.
I would be calling
no problem.
you. It wouldn't even be a Discord call. It would be a real ass phone call. And I'd be like, dude, guess what I just found in my fucking house?
For real, dog. You see a demon and don't go, oh shit, a demon. You go, fuck yeah, dude, a demon.
Dark is super not on board with that, by the way, because I told him, I was like, I want to get a haunted house, and he was like, no. I was like, oh, come on, it'll be fun. And he was like, no.
I've totally reached a point in my life I would absolutely do it, because I've literally never, ever had any kind of, like, thing I could blame a ghost on. Like, it's never fucking happened. So it's just like, dog, if there's gonna be some ghosts, let's fucking go.
I would love to be able to blame a ghost for misplacing my phone as opposed to my ADHD toxic trait.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely your fault. Okay, March 24th, 2011. I think I've really started to get used to the house. During the first weeks, although I even had hid this from myself, I felt like I wasn't going to get used to being here. I was jumping at every creak and cautiously listening to every sound. I kept waking up because of some excessively dense, strange smells whose source I couldn't identify. And then I wasn't able to get back to sleep again. Yes, this may sound childish, but this house has a genuine loci?
A loci is like a focal point.
Huh. That is really effective, as if all the creaks which are heard within and all these musty smells are alien. Maybe some of the stories that I've heard from some of the local people have influenced my thinking. The importance of these stories, most of them being related to the old owners of the houses, seem too much for the local people. When they talk about these matters, a tone dominates their voices that is a mixture of awe and reverence, as though they are afraid of being heard. They start to whisper. According to the stories, this quarter is one of the first settlements of the Wellsmith. And for this reason, the houses which we are standing now are the reconstructed or at least vastly restored versions of the old original ones. There was a special purpose for trying to keep some of the houses intact, and they're too tight-lipped about this purpose. They mention some connections and deep wells like the one I found in my house, but they refrain from describing the purpose of these. If I investigate further, I hope to learn more about these connections or deep wells. Whole fucking book. Oh, this is the last page.
I fully expected there to be more, just so we're clear.
Yeah, like I would have been down with it. This is a fun little this is a fun story on its own. It also looks like this game isn't terribly long,
Yeah,
so there's probably gonna be a bunch of this kind of stuff.
probably. April 21st, 2011. I have completed all the preparations for the restoration and hired a competent and experienced team. They will start working next week to change all the inner wooden planking and wallpaper. I hope that with these changes I can stop all these musty and other unknown smells. I can't say that Ivar likes this restoration process. He asserted that such changes are going to destroy the original genius loci, and he argued with me on this for a long time. For some reason that I cannot understand, I can't stop thinking he was more angry than he let on. Yes, I know that he is really sensitive about such topics, but I can't change his opinions. I told him that this is going to be a restoration, that it is based on the original design. I'm not going to change my mind about this. As soon as possible, I want to have the restoration process completed.
It straight up sounds like they're trying to play us off.
It really does.
Please move on to the next part.
Okay, underlining specific words or sentences in a document may give Howard some clues. Press the underline button.
Bottom left.
Oh, my fucking microphone was hiding it, so I was like, what underline button?
This is something I was looking forward to because I saw that a second ago and I'm like, oh, fuck yes, dude.
Underline Clark on the letter by left-clicking and dragging the pen. Oh, I actually have to underline it. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Clark.
That's a pretty damn good underline, if I do say so myself.
Click read think button to make him read and think about it. Then a letter Clark has written. And it's written to Jonathan, his brother. Here's the notes that Jonathan mentioned in his statement.
All documents are researched in this manner. There are still clues in this letter. Good luck finding them.
That's awesome.
Hold on, I have to blow my nose real quick.
Alternatively, in standard difficulty mode. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose real
It's
quick.
okay, it's okay. Difficulty mode, you can make. I'm having a hard time seeing. You can make Howard something the invisible pages and find the clues automatically. Oh, you can in beginner mode or standard mode, you can just be like, I don't know, and it'll do it for you. I can read it better here. You can just make Howard research it. Okay, that's the word.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
It's a big ass nose.
Listen, I had to mute 2 places. Okay. Jonathan,
Shit, I keep doing the thing.
you know that I like to stick to the point. I'm writing this note to you because I know that shortly something bad is going to happen to me. For about 4 months now, we haven't seen each other, and I didn't reveal my location because I knew that as long as I was looking after the company and keeping things in order, you wouldn't worry about me. I will speak plainly. I know that you don't like me, and the feeling is mutual. Damn, but this is not the time for such matters. About 1 year ago, I bought a house in the old northern quarter, and I was living there during the gradually increasing time periods we didn't speak to each other. True to my nature, mysteries of olden times always attracted me much more than anything else, and you also know that I never wanted to mention my present situation, neither to you, nor to anyone else. In fact, up until 2 months ago, I never even considered such a thing. And now, despite the inconceivable nature of the situation that I am in, I can hardly suppress my feeling of reluctance. You can call this a sort of childish jealousy, but I don't care. Right now, it is impossible to tell you what has happened. If you wonder, you can acquire a little information from my notes, which I have included in this package. There is just one thing I want from you. Do not go there and sell it any way you can. Do this both for you and for our family's honor. And don't go to the police regarding this affair. Don't go whatever happens. You can find the address below. We will not meet again. Take care, Clark. Address. North End Street, number 43, Northwood. Which, can I... Wait, I gotta click the underline button. And then we underline it. And we think about it.
An address, but of what?
Are you fucking me right now, my dude? Oh my god, okay.
So let's go back to the top.
Okay.
So something bad's gonna happen to me. I mean, that feels important. Nothing particularly interesting. All right, cool. That's the drawback of games like this, is you have to parse what they think's the important part, because I would be underlining a lot of this letter.
I would fucking pee myself if you had done that, and then it played the calling us off music again. 4 months, maybe?
About 4 months, we haven't seen each other. Yeah, we can try that. I mean, the worst part is it just says not interesting, so yeah. Nothing. Okay.
Oh, wait, you know what's probably important? The fact that they don't like each other, because that hasn't come up yet.
You don't like me and the feeling is mutual.
Okay, or not.
Nothing. About a year ago, okay, so he bought a house. That seems important. Bought a house.
House in the Old Northern Quarter. Interesting. Oh, we've gotten one. Mr. Field secretly bought a house.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, just one more.
All right. Right now it's impossible to... Oh, yeah, don't go to the police. Like, that's crazy. So I'd say very last paragraph.
Either that or 2 months ago. Like, what happened 2 months ago that he started?
Yeah, that seems like really important, too.
Fuck.
Cool.
Alright, let's try don't go to the police.
God, I'm a fucking genius, man.
You're really good at this. Oh wait, that was a hidden clue.
Wait, a hidden clue?
That was a secret clue.
Oh shit, alright, what's up?
Oh shit.
Alright, special feeling of reluctance, not despite inconceivable nature of the situation I'm in.
The notes?
Wild that the 2 month ago thing is just nothing.
I know, right?
Like, the important times, yeah, notes. Alright, that seemed okay.
About my present situation. Nope.
Okay.
Mysteries of olden times, maybe? Nope.
Hey, here's a question. What if you just do the whole address, including the word address?
You know what, that's a good... Let me try it.
Because it even said it was the address of something, but the address of fucking what? Maybe we just didn't have the clue yet. Alright, it's the address of something. So we needed the fact that he bought a house before we got that clue.
Got ya. That makes
so that's
sense.
all. Alright. Order of operations, you know how it is.
I'd better go there to continue the investigation.
Oh, we can move on now.
I want to see... Warning about the police. Clark Field warned his brother not to go to the police regarding his situation. But why? It's because Clark Field is ACAB, that's why.
Hell yeah, dude. I like this dude already. Just fucking take the picture with you.
Honestly. Guy's not gonna come
Who's gonna miss it? I want a hat rack like that so bad.
Me too. I have no
What's
purpose.
I have a couple hats, so I can actually use it. I also have a couple other things, like, I have, like, the froggy towel. This place welcomes one with a threatening sulk. You reach it by climbing through serpentine, shady, tunnel-like streets where the houses bulge and lean against each other and the hostile natives peer out of windows and doors furtively.
I was really hoping
Sick!
this looks so dope.
Looks much different than any the exterior would suggest. Looks so mysterious. I just feel like I'm gonna find something.
I just got like a good vibe about the place.
Honestly, might die, but like fucking worth it.
Again, worth it. All right, I wanna look at this little thing first.
Oh come on, that shit's gotta be it. Like look at it.
You would think, but there's only so far down you can look. So, all right. Let's start
This guy
from,
kind of
let's start
tall,
from
actually,
here,
huh?
and we'll start with the left door.
Okay, so think of how tall a door is. You're pretty close to the door. This dude's like 6
This
foot
dude's
something.
this dude is fucking...
6'5".
This dude is a giant.
Because I'm like 6'2". I don't get that close. Much colder. Ooh, there are moths. Lots of moths. Also pickaxes, which means that we get to see the well.
Have the lamb stopped screaming, Clarice?
Oh, let me check out the pickaxe. Yes.
Is
Wet
soil
soil
on
on
the
the
shovel?
shovel. Oh, okay. Recent, you say. The shovel with the mud on it.
This door's gotta be locked, right? Or
No.
not?
Smells weird in here. Some kind of incense? See, that's what the other guy said before he died.
Room. An electric panel. Door's locked. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be blocked from progression.
Rue and Harm.
Harmel. That is a very... That is a very, like, not familiar to an American audience at all smell. We don't use rue anymore in American cooking. And I don't think I've ever seen Harmel mentioned.
Yeah, the Harmel threw me off really bad. I had to look it back up. That's 3 things this game's caught me off with. 2 words I didn't fucking know. Yeah, but can I see the fucking cool puzzle thing?
Can I see the cool pen?
That is a dope pen. Nessie. I get it's Nessie. Let me put my hands in it.
Nope. Forbidden. Alright, let's go explore the rest of the house first. We'll come back.
Foreboding these nuts. So is this part of the add-on? Because, like, just beyond that door should be the well, right?
That's
and
my
none of this had
thought,
electrical.
Yeah. Alright.
This place, I would fucking live here in a heartbeat.
Oh,
Other than the basement
same.
being wet.
Oh,
the wet
same.
basement's a really bad sign, but what?
It depends on location too, right? Because like wet basement.
Some basements are wet. However, it's just like it depends on the degree and where it's in.
Because like if it was a wet basement in like Alabama, I think I would be concerned. But if it's a wet basement in like New Orleans, like who doesn't have a wet basement, you know?
Honestly, just open up the side of your basement and get them crawdads in there. Easy
Hell
farm.
yeah. This game is really dark. Hold on. Can I brighten that up at all? I don't think I can.
Boom! Particles.
Video, maybe?
Full screen effects, noise effects, gamma correction.
Do
You
it.
could try and see what that does for us.
Alright, medium is higher than the default, so let's see what... Okay, that's
Yeah, that's
better.
much easier to see.
Oh, wow. We were struggling for no good reason. I keep trying to hit WASD to move places. Oh.
Honestly, you know what you should do? Move your keyboard, like, away from you. This is just a mouse game, right?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good
Yeah.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah, just like shove your... Because I have like a little recess that I can put my keyboard.
Yep. I'm gonna do it.
I do that, but the opposite when I play like the old fucking like D&D games that are like keyboard only. I should make my mouse disappear. Who are you, children? Note written on the back that says John and... Oh, it's the brothers. Back in the day when you may have liked your brother.
I was really hoping I still had the letter opener so I could just like knife this fucking guy out.
Oh, don't like each other, do you, little bastards?
It's really interesting how much stuff you can observe. These are Mr. Field's notes.
We about to read them bitches, eh?
So my notes were not the complete set. Oh, more reading!
That looked like at least 4 pages.
Part 2
Part
of
2
4.
of 4.
Wait. Okay, part 1 of 4. Okay.
Fuck yeah. Rock, paper, scissors. Who goes first? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
I also got scissors. Again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock.
I got rock. rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors?
Scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Paper!
Paper! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Scissors.
Okay, rock.
Okay.
I'll go first.
I'm glad we got that recorded.
Holy shit. February, March, April, May. May 17th, 2011. For the past 2 weeks, I was out of town because of my job, and when I returned feeling tired, I learned that the restoration had not been completed due to the sounds that some of the workers suggested came from the cellar. This incident made me really angry, and I immediately obtained a strong flashlight in order to find out what those superstitious vagrants may have been afraid of. I don't think I like this dude. He seems to be a little racist. Because he's been calling people fucking, like, all sorts of just not great things. Not racist slurs, but you know what I mean. My purpose was, by using the old rusty ladder, to go down and just take a look down there. But it didn't matter how many steps down I took, the ground continued to be concealed in that claustrophobic pitch darkness of the well. Short time later, I noticed the opening of a horizontal tunnel. I entered the tunnel to check it. Don't know how long I stayed down there, wondering why and when this worm-like burrow was dug. But when I decided to proceed, I felt that my legs were aching. After moving forward a short distance, I reached a wide chamber, which was full of blood-curdling, strange statues. On its walls, you could see signs of some erased and now, to a great extent, unreadable writings, or wall paintings. The air was dominated by some kind of thick, decaying smell, which caused me to cough frequently. From the opening of the tunnel on the right and left walls of the chamber, there were some kind of statues which looked almost alive, so much so that, just for a second, I thought that they would rise and start to walk, which I thought depicted saurian, headed creatures with the bodies of men. There was another figure which seemed to depict a ruler similar to the hybrid statues on the walls, who was sitting on his throne and watching one of these creatures being sacrificed. This scene was depicted with such realism that no one could look at it without feeling a sense of terror. When I got close to the figure sitting on its throne, I noticed that some of the smoke was some kind of smoke was leaking in from the gaps that were behind the concrete throne. Anytime you go into a fucking well or anything, you put at least something over your mouth, man. A shirt. In fact, this was not easily discerned, because if not for the wind which was blowing the smoke inside, I wouldn't have noticed it at all. I heard some sounds coming from behind these gaps which allowed the wind and smoke to enter. The presence of these gaps made me believe that there may be another chamber, maybe other chambers below that one. If so, this could be an important archaeological discovery. I jumped with frigate on hearing some noises that were certainly coming from beyond the tunnel in the depths of the pitch-black well. I immediately entered the tunnel, intent on locating the source of the noise. In spite of my strong flashlight, visibility was limited. Through weary eyes, it may have been momentarily illusion, or the enormously magnified shadow of a rat being illuminated by the flashlight beam. But I saw, or think I saw, something moving down there. I jumped with fright because of this, but only later would realize the thing that shocked me and caused me to wake up from my nightmares and listen shivering to the sounds that came from beyond the darkness that, like a thick blanket, covered the places where merciful moonlight cannot reach. While I attempted to see something with my flashlight within that gluttonous darkness, I heard a feeble voice that came from some far-away place calling out something like, "Come!" The voice was very similar to that of Ivar's familiar low-pitched voice. I did the exact opposite. Through the effect of that shock, I threw my flashlight into that dense and dreary darkness, and with both hands free, I dashed to the cold, damp, and rusty metal ladder, which at the time seemed to me as though it was aeons old. While I was climbing up and without daring to look down, I caused a piece of the ladder to be broken off, and it fell into the pitch darkness. Maybe because of the comforting feeling provided by this incident, I managed to reach the top and get out of the well. The next morning, when I woke up to my bedroom bathed in sunlight, I thought that all these events were just illusions, merely caused by excessive weariness and insomnia. I reached another conclusion. Maybe Ivar was right about the restoration. This sort of place was very important features and visible to the naked eye. Hence, I decided to leave the house as it is now. I'm not going to make any further efforts to restore the house. But you found dope shit! Oh, hello, blank page.
Found incredibly dope shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like the fucking, the shows of ghost hunters. They finally see a ghost, they scream and run.
I know,
right? What the fuck were you here for then, dipshit?
I am in particular thinking Ghost Adventures is probably, like, the biggest offender of that, because they were also the ones that were like,
hey, what the fuck was that?
The ghost.
You heard that, though, right?
With the knocking?
Like either knocking, like the moving of like a chair or something?
It's us going to the painting.
Oh, okay.
There's been footstep sounds before, they just haven't been as prominent, so I wasn't...
Well, it wasn't a foot... There was like a series of sounds, so I wasn't sure. Discord's fucking video thing sucks. Hold on. We'll look at the stream instead.
Alright. So that one's blocked. Alright, can we go up the stairs? Sure can. Hear a clock.
Grandpa.
An unreadable paper.
What?
The clock is stopped at 6:55 a.m. Whoa, well that's probably going to be a puzzle solution. Pieces of paper and furniture randomly scattered about. Right.
Before we have to set the clock to 6:55.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Oh, was it that wine or ink?
Yeah, I think so. A spooky bathroom. Good, good. We like those. Some of the rooms, including this one, have only been partially restored. The furniture has been placed haphazardly. Wait, sure has. Oh. Are we not going to
Rope.
get that rope? That looks like something
the
we're
rope.
going to need.
Yes.
Some
It's a rope.
Hell yeah.
Always take a length of rope.
Always. Always. I'm getting punished right now in Pathfinder 2nd Edition because rope weight is actually like what it actually would weigh. And so it's like, you don't get to actually carry around 7 million things of rope. And I'm like, no, I want them. My rope. What if I need all of them? Case of Alfonso Rugger. Summarized below are known psychological problems caused by taking the hallucinogenic mixture called Versa?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's just Versa.
Yeah, during a heightened emotional state, e.g. excessive anger, worry, fear, etc. These psychological problems can sometimes be extremely harsh and can even lead to permanent madness. It is known that some esoteric ethnic groups use the secret mixture in their religious rites and festivals. A typical example of this can be found in the notes of the famous occultist and philosopher Alfonso Rugger, dated October 2nd, 1833. His notes cover the period of time from the 11th of October, 1832, to the time of his death on the 12th of November, 1833. For more information, please refer to the book Versa, A Black Void, which relates his experiences with Versa, and was compiled after his death from his handwritten records. October 2nd, 1833. After extensive trials, I can say that it, Versa, has profound effects. Its ability to alter consciousness is unbelievable. Unfortunately, my detailed research has only uncovered a few fragments of information about this mixture. Even though its effects are short-lived, the experience is very powerful. It is difficult to describe, but I would say that it pushes its soul to the very limits. I must add that I feel a strange sensation from it, as though it creates an emptiness inside the body. But of course, these are very vague descriptions of my experience. Perhaps someone else would describe it differently. Oh, so like ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is one of those drugs that I like actually really want to try, but it would require me to go off my mental health meds, and I'm not willing to have that sacrifice. A lantern? We can't take the lantern? Okay, now that sound was not us. Alright, we're gonna check these doors real quick. Ooh, a library. Biblioteca. Carved women masks, women displayed here. Evidently, Mr. Field had an interest in these. That looks like a puzzle we'll have to solve.
That's good.
The pot looks authentic. These are another cool, acceptable lamp. The note is about a manuscript. An indication of the strange interest Mr. Field had. There we go. This large library contains books whose subject matter ranges from magic and the occult to geography and history. The majority of them are very old and difficult to obtain. And it's living the dream. I would love to have a library of old esoteric books. It's locked.
Funny key?
Nope. I think maybe perchance we do not have the key yet. Oh. But this looks like there should be something here and there's not. The showcase is empty. Wonder what strange things were on display here. Probably a
models.
Necronomicon. Let's check this door. It's humid in here. Ugh, a humid bedroom is the worst. The wardrobe is locked. That sure do look like at one point it was important.
Yeah, then he spilled some fucking
Put some Gatorade
mercury
on it.
and soup on it.
Ah, tiny key. That's probably the key we needed. Nope, I gotta go all the way around, okay. Oh no. It's not a key to this, okay. It's a rusty key. Oh. Interesting.
Is there a light on, like... Oh, never mind. Is there a light on the left side of the room that's off? No, I guess not. Because when we were looking in the one mirror, it looked like there was a light that was off.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be a mirror reflecting this corner or if it was a new room, but I think it's reflecting the corner. Alright. Oh, wow, we can't actually interact with the...
Oh.
Okay.
We can't do nothing with Grampy.
Well, let's go to the fucking hole in the basement.
If we must.
Oh, thought real quick. Can I do this and combine them? Nope, okay. They just exist as... Okay. Oh my god, my fucking chair went back and scared the shit out of me. Holy god. Okay. Oh. Nice little adrenaline spike.
Gotta keep her on her toes, dude.
Holy shit. Oh.
Still just messy. Just him tapping the key on everything.
Yep.
Yes, but we have these keys.
Oh, it does a weird pulsing thing when it's the thing to use. Okay.
Pretty cool. The well!
This looks dope. This looks fucking dope.
You think it's not going to let us down in there because there's no ladder hooked up to it? Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Please.
this rusty ladder looks
I
flimsy.
don't care. Go in.
An old lantern. It still seems to work. What if?
My man really don't want to. Damn it. Yeah, maybe take one step back and try the rope again.
Yeah. Let me just quick peruse the room. This must be the well which Mr. Field mentioned in his notes. Strange. When I was a child, my father told me stories and myths about wells and caves, which can be found in some very old houses. Yes, but not American old houses. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a thing that often gets overlooked in a lot of like the Lovecraftian stuff, is that like people write about these ancient things that used to occur in houses, and it's like, yeah, but that would be houses in like England. Not American houses. They're not that old.
Hey, you know, it's not always about you. Dog, just jump in the hole.
Fucking for
Jump!
real, dude.
Don't be a little punk.
Nice catch. Shovel with wet mud.
Wet mud. Love my wet mud.
Think on it. There's nothing to think about. Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Bye. You fuck.
Well, clearly we have to get something from here, because, like, why else would we be allowed to open the door? Be up? Some pipes. Maybe I can attach the rope to the pipes? Aha! This well looks very mysterious. It's obvious that there's something which will help my...
Yeah. Totally.
It's too dark. I can't safely get in and out. Well...
What about... There we go.
Yeah.
At least it didn't fight us on that one.
Yeah, we will descend.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. This dude has literally no reason to do this right now, so kudos to him.
My game is frozen.
Aw. That's not what we want. Unfreeze it. Stop.
What happens if I alt-tab and then tab back in?
Don't look like it's working, champ. I think you broke it.
Uh-oh.
When was the last time... Have we ever saved? Does it have an autosave?
I didn't see a save option in the menus, so...
I believe I did.
Oh no. Yeah, this is like...
Because you're going
this is
down,
fucking frozen.
down!
I can't even alt F4 out of it.
Nice. Love to see it.
Uh-oh. So because this game's on my main monitor, I can't actually see my task manager.
Oh, love that problem.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Every day is a new trial.
Okay. Well,
I hope they make you do a hard reset.
God, I hope not. Oh.
Now watch as the streamer cries.
I know, right? Fuck. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I got stressed and I picked open the blemish on my face, and now I'm bleeding from my face.
Shouldn't have done that. I just opened OBS. Solid. Love a misclick.
Alright, hold on. Let me try stopping to share it with you.
Okay. That's fine. I'll be here.
My face is like turbo bleeding. This is fun. I have no idea how... Oh wait, I wonder if I can do... That's not what I wanted to do. But that might work. Oh, it almost worked. Okay. Haha! End task. There we go. I've crashed
You did
out.
it.
Alright. The achievement that we got that broke the game was find a way to examine the well in Clark Field's mansion.
Don't do that again.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
It is manual saves.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, guess we'll just power through it.
Men of broader intellect
Why
know
would you
that
do
there
this?
is no
Can I
sharp distinction
skip?
betwixt the real and the unreal.
Okay, I can at least skip the little cutscenes.
I don't see the game.
Oh, right. Guess I should do that, huh?
Game one. What the hell ending?
Alright. We're just gonna power bomb through the first, stuff and not really...
Yes, Arthur? What's... Anyway...
No new messages.
I gotta do this in order for it to stop flashing in the corner at me. The good thing is that, we didn't necessarily get too terribly far. Most of it was just reading stuff.
Wellsmouth. Never much happy, just run, but
Rumput.
Alright, time for me to panic save now for the next 1,000,000 years. Alright.
these are
And this. Both sides of it. Alright. Now we go to Lost Nolders. And now my ear itches.
There wasn't this much mess the last time I was here. It's...
Alright. And then we're gonna just do this. Go to the third one. Or not. I guess I gotta look around the place first. That. And that. And this, which I'm sure we will have to come back here for this at some point. And this. Can I just preemptively go to this and do it, or do I actually have to look at the... I think I actually look at the thing. Okay. Okay.
Tutorials.
And then it's in the brain, right? We do this, and this, and hit combine. Okay.
So quick underlining and we'll be out of here.
Underline Clark. And then it was something bad, right?
No, actually. It was Clark. Back at the top, we need to do, he bought a house.
Bought a house, bought a house, bought a house. Okay.
And then you could do the address at the bottom. And then the secret clue is
the
don't go to the
cops.
police.
Yeah. Okay. We just go in here. Learning about police. Okay.
The interior is fucking crazy.
Interior is fucking wilding out. Alright, so things that we actually needed to look at. I don't think there was anything on the first floor for us. Oh wait, yes there was. Because there's the additional notes on this chair. Alright. But now there's nothing else in here for us. And now we can go upstairs and get the rope. We should also look at this in case I have to look at this in order to have the 6:55 a.m. solution. Down into the basement. Oh, I gotta look at the shovel. And I gotta look at these. And now we're gonna save.
Very mysterious.
Very
Very
mysterious indeed.
Alright,
Alright, let's try this again.
now save.
Yep.
I know you saved outside the door, but... Penis. Save.
Alright. Okay. This is already way better. I can move the camera around. Can't climb down any further. The rope isn't long enough.
That's where I
but we got
died.
our secret passage.
Oh, there's the
Secret
stinky.
tunnel.
If only it would have let us, you know.
I
Oh,
think the
collapsed
ceiling has
recently.
collapsed recently. This was not mentioned in Mr. Field's notes.
And he's missing? Hmm.
There's a gap here, but it's too narrow for me to fit through. I can't see anything ahead of me. It's too dark. I feel a cold draft. Yeah, and he's missing. Oh, it's a digital organizer.
I think we found him.
I think we might have found what happened. What was that?
Really big rat.
I don't want to stay here any longer. Yeah, right. Just a huge rat. Better lock the door.
Rat's voice reverberating. Not that big a deal. What?
I don't want to stay here any longer. I can't access my inventory, okay?
Oh, is that the button if you're trying to access the inventory?
Yeah. What the?
So you're trapped in here now. Oh, I guess not. Bye-bye! Try and pick up the pickaxe. Need a weapon.
Oh.
Damn it.
Well, I saw some... I'm paralyzed with fear. I don't feel so well. I need to rest.
Just go find the bed.
Really? It's gonna make me... Okay. I wanted to look at the digital organizer, but I guess not. Was all that I experienced down there real? Or was I influenced by the things described in the notes, and the things I've known and read about since I was a child? I have a severe headache. I need to rest. There's something in the air in Mr. Field's residence. It makes me feel dizzy.
There's just some kids smoking weed in the basement.
For real.
It's that ayahuasca you was going for.
I feel so tired. I feel like I should save.
Sheepy time.
Who could it be? Who's knocking at my door? I don't remember turning the radio on before I fell asleep. Radio? What's going on with that radio?
Why does my vision have a sort of film to it, like a film grain?
What? Someone was knocking on my door. Where is he?
Perhaps I should follow him into the darkness.
The sign seems so quiet and there's no light other than moonlight. It's dark. What's happening? Anybody there? Didn't I hear knocking at my door? The lights are out except for the one in front of my door. I think there's a problem with the electricity. What is that weird sound coming from beyond the darkness?
Well, oh well. Lock the door, go to bed.
Fucking not my circus, not my monkeys.
I look at my buttons, it makes me feel safe.
They're
I know my
buttons.
little buttons will.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna let me observe the vase, but no.
You do not get a sip of the juice.
What's happening to the radio? There's someone talking? Well, time for bed. Oh god. This would honestly piss me off.
It would just be, it's just annoying.
Who is it?
I just want you to go to the darkness.
What's going on? I don't understand.
He's never heard of teenagers.
Quite clearly. What is the meaning of this? Or is this just dream?
Madness. Jungle madness.
This is Sparta.
Take my medicine. My medicine is a cockroach. fellow Plex.
One of the Steam achievements is a spoiler.
Oh no, what did it say?
Are you okay, Tangy? Are you okay?
What are you doing?
She just started hacking like she was gonna cough up a hairball, but I think she's fine.
Oh, okay.
Do you want the spoiler?
Well, what did it say? Like, also, yeah.
It's a
What does it
big
say?
spoiler.
What does it say?
It says, and I quote, "Find a hint in the first nightmare regarding your dual personality."
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You are the Thorm Bloffel.
Yeah,
Whatever fuck.
you are Lothnolder, 100%.
I respect him so much. Damn.
What's happening?
Something's rubbing my yellow leg.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh, hell yeah.
hell yeah, dude.
You got games on your phone. That reverberation lasts a while.
Sure did.
November 6th hospital, let's go.
Listen, I need to ask you something about him. He woke up several times during the night. Each time he claimed there was some kind of creature sitting on his chest, preventing him from fully waking up. Does he suffer from nightmares or any other kind of problems?
I'm not really sure what you mean.
I see. It's probably nothing. Stress, most likely, brought on by pressures of work combined with not enough sleep. You're his friend. When he gets out of here, tell him to take a break. A long break. He needs it.
Chapter 1 complete.
What's happening to me? I've been suspended from my police job until further notice. The doctor told me I've suffered a nervous breakdown. They told me I woke up everyone in my apartment building 3 nights ago with my screaming. I don't remember that happening. What's wrong with me? These dreams I keep having, they seem so real. This case, there's something about it. I feel connected to it somehow. But why? Maybe if I could solve it, I could understand some of the other things that are happening to me. I'm not at home at the moment. Please leave your message after the beep.
Hi, Howard. I just called to ask you if everything's all right. You had a breakdown, you know. You've got to get some rest, mate. I will call you again, mate. Look after yourself. See you soon.
Night. Better take my medicine. They replaced the cockroach!
Oh, I can finally look through this. Fuck. There we go. Oh, it has a password. Oh. 0655. Damn. triumphant witch be reborn? Well. There's nothing to think about. When will the triumphant witch be reborn? Do we have anything that's like... Okay, Wilcox, he died. Ace of City had a bright future ahead of him. Okay. What about this one? Anything for this one? You might close in some other things in here. Nothing of interest. Okay. We didn't read anything about a witch, right?
Not that I know of.
Message 1.
Hi, Howard. I just called to ask you if everything's all right. You had a breakdown, you know. You've got to get some rest, mate. I will call you again, mate. Look after yourself. See you soon.
Okay. Eight 11. Is this a dream too? When I walk out the door, will the world still be the same? At least it's not a bad dream.
Go back in your room real quick. Go to your bed. Was there anything like did you have like a drawer?
No, like if I look at this thing... Oh, wait. I know a poem called Time of the Triumphant Witch by Edwin Pickman. Hey, Pickman. One of my favorite poets. Actually, in his book... Oh, here's the poem. I better check it out. I feel like I've just been flashbanged by the fucking game because it was so dark for so long. Like,
Yeah, it
oh my
was.
fucking eyeballs.
Oh my goodness. You or me?
I guess you?
Okay. First up, the burnt house. There it stands under sunlight, a marker to show it's still there. As black as night with no moonlight, and its doom is laid so bare. Once suddenly, within devouring fires, it was burning, turning into this black threatening mark. And the screams were shaking, breaking, and taking away the laugh, which would then be only a whisper, ended with a tremendous hark. All there ended their laugh with this tremendous hark. And the fires devoured their screams as little demons fled with a laugh, before the eyes of the ones who ran in dread through the dark. Then the house burned and turned into this black threatening mark. Then the witch won, time of the triumphal witch. It was noisome, bleak, and stormy night. That night after my friend Harold Gallo died. He was just 18, so full of life and bright, found dead alone in his room, a home by the riverside. Then as the storm was roaring, trees swung left to right, I heard that awful story now carved in my mind. It was about a witch who will not be seen in daylight. She was betrayed by our people, cursed the town, and died. She lived in the forest too close to our town, so none would dare to enter from dusk until dawn. Seldom she came here to buy some food or a gown, and never said bad things nor caused us any harm. Still the young ones of the town, their fear grew great. They said to the people, "Witch must be burnt as such." But the old ones stood against, said, "Curb your hate." They cried, betraying her brings trouble far too much. Yet the young ones, scared, thought that she could be burned so fast, and they called the witch hunters to burn her down to dust. Without proper inquisition, they put her in a cage. No words came from her mouth, neither any curse or nor rage. As the devouring red flames shone before my eyes, those damned hellish words were heard within her painful cries. You'll pay for this foolish act with your own children's lives. They will die when they're 18. This will be your woeful prize. There's a number. You can underline that. You want to underline 18 first?
There's still so much to read.
I mean, I'm still going to read it, yeah, but like... Each child will die when they're 18. Goodness. Clue 1 of 5. Harold Gallo died. Fuck that dude.
Nope. Okay.
Alright, next page. Thus the story ends here, but the curse endures anew. 6 children have died with the sign of the witch on their brow. At the same night, come the next morn, we've had a newborn. And this sign, so rumors say, numbers when she'll be reborn. There's 6. Yes, I'd seen that sign before, just before Harold died. No natural death, he killed himself that night. He always acted strange, but last in my sight. He seemed not quite himself, like a doll can be thrown aside. I snuck into Gallows' home and found a spot to hide. Then he came in silence and went up, like night arrayed. Clad in black, face pale moonlight, eyes so wide, and his chamber was changed, mirrors all round displayed. Right? Then I followed him upstairs, as silent as a thief. What I saw is much for me, my beliefs crack beneath. His chamber door was not closed, to me held his aback. But I saw a reflection of pale face coloured with bloody awful relief. He was carving the sign of 11 on his brow with an old rusty blade. Then he cut his own throat so quick he did not hesitate, and fell down to the floor, still alive and shaking in pain so great. Then I ran into the night. All I could feel was coldest dread. This is the story I've kept in this foul soul of mine. Everything started for me on 1st of April 1699. That was the date on which Harold's soul took flight, and I'm sure tomorrow will be the witch's triumphant night. And then the 11. Also, it said something about mirrors. I don't think anything else stated anything about mirrors. All right, we'll do that again, I guess.
Okay, I wanted to make sure it wasn't like the last one where we had to do the stuff prior to it.
Yeah.
Mirror, 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 mirror.
Middle. Right there. Oh, Jesus.
We are not reading all of them. We are just
Okay.
reading the important one.
Okay. Well, that's enough of that, I guess. Let's go to our thought house or whatever.
Fuck you. According to the witch's curse, each child will die when they're 18 years old. It was 1699 when the writer saw Gallo kill himself. 6 children died. Gallo carved the symbol of 11 on himself, and there were mirrors.
Hey, I have
So
a question.
I think we have to do...
Can you try and click and drag one of the fucking things on the list?
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking...
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you can. Fuck.
And oh, it's not in. Hold on.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Where's the password hint?
Where's what?
The password hint.
Oh. I don't think there is one.
There was, because we got it.
Is it not what you just dragged in?
No.
Okay. What is it? Escape. 6 children. Mirrors. Warning about the police. Shovel with wet mud. Strong scent. Horrible smell. Collapsed ceiling. Awful. I just want to point out this part's vague as fuck. I'm looking at the solution and it's kind of fucking wild.
When will the triumphant witch be reborn? Okay, hold on.
Okay, so do we have to find out the date? 6 children died because it was what, once every how often? When they turn 18, 6 kids.
Right. At the same night, the next morn.
Okay, so he was carving an 11 on his forehead, right?
Right.
So we would read 11, right? But
Oh,
he's
but it would
carving it on
actually be
himself.
9.
So that would be 9. So would that mean he's the 9th child that was going to die or whatever?
I guess, but they only said that there was 6. Right?
That's the thing. There's supposed to be 9. Because I guess there would be 9 because of him, but there's only been 6. So there would be 3 left. And he wrote that in, was it 1699?
Yeah. Just give me the answer.
I'm trying to work it out too, how they would get to this point anyways. So what? 18 times 3 is 1836. 1753.
1753?
Yeah.
How the fuck would that... What?
So now we're looking for a date to see what, like, information, right?
Yeah. So, but hold on. How the fuck would you even get 1753 out of that? Because you don't, like... We don't know how old the kids were when they fucking murdered them, so, like...
Yeah, we do. They're 18. They die at 18. That's supposed to be the 9th dude. 6 are already dead, so we needed 3 more. And on, like, the date of when that last person's supposed to die would have been, because there's already 6, we're looking for 3 more, so that ends up being 1753.
Wait, hold on. So it'd be 1699.
It'll be 1699 plus 54. Because that's how much longer you have to wait for that particular number to show up. And that's when she's supposed to fucking rise or whatever.
Okay, I did not interpret the poem that way. That's on my bad. Okay, all right. So date. Let's look in. It was. Oops, shit. Organizer date entry. I have no idea what date I should enter. I think I do. I just have to remember how to...
Yeah, didn't he write at one point that he bought the thing
Yeah.
and started using it? So we should be able to open, what, maybe that first day?
That would be my thought.
It'll be the first set of notes. So
Okay.
what, that one?
Here we go.
Because that's when he talked about his forgetfulness. Right towards the bottom, record a number of digital organizer. So it has stuff that was I recorded this number in my digital organizer. So maybe just try 1/3/2011
Yeah, we'll give it a
because it's
shot.
January 3rd.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
The last one's just, yeah. But it specifically says that he wrote it in there on that date. Shout out to me for just not seeing the... Oh, hi, Megs!
Hello, Megs. We're struggling in old point-and-click adventure game puzzle hell. Maybe we should try 5/18/11? Because that would be the day after that happened?
Hey, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What kind of drug was that drug? They said what the effects were, but was it supposed to be a pill,
I think it was a liquid.
It was a liquid? Okay. So it could have like a scent or something, but that might not be it, right? Because
Right.
it could be what's his name down there stoned out of his fucking mind and trapped.
Enough.
Because that's not what we're taking.
Yeah.
Because what was it, Versailles?
Oh, yeah,
we read
Versa
about?
or whatever? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Because it was the smell of rue and was it Hamal? Hamal?
Hamal, yeah.
Oh, is it European date? So would it be like February 1st?
I tried that and it didn't work, but I also thought that too, where I was like, is this because...
0301. Alright, fuck you.
Well, this isn't dated at all.
It 5/17/2011.
What's today's date? Eight 11.
I mean, we could try and just go back and look at stuff, I guess, at the place we were.
Yeah, I guess.
Because we didn't get any new hints to like suggest what we're supposed to do, right? I didn't see anything.
No. Although, I should search here more carefully this time. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Start with here.
Maybe
See
we'll
if we
actually
can
find something in the library and shit.
Yeah.
Good idea. Kind of wild that like there's nothing here
Yeah.
specifically with all this fucking paper and shit. Also, the fact that we can't look at the unreadable paper. The bathroom has offered nothing so far, too. Also, who in their right fuck? Also, it's just a tub. There's no sink. There's no toilet. That's just the room that you go to get a doctor-like cleaning. Yeah, the aesthetic of this game's dope as fuck.
It's really good.
Yeah, I love this game. That puzzle just took a minute. It wasn't a bad puzzle. We just sort of didn't understand at first what we were going for.
I totally misinterpreted the whole date, like, death ratio.
I also had literally no idea, and the only reason I started thinking about what to do was because I was looking at the thing. And I was like, oh. And as I was telling you about it, I'm like, okay. Because I didn't just want to give you the thing.
Yeah.
Also, one of the achievements spoiled us real hard on. So that was cool.
Yeah, one of the achievements super spoiled us. Note to self when playing older games. Disable the Steam achievement pop-up.
Can I just take the crystal decanter home? I've never actually seen one and I want one. Book. Very old book. Forgotten lore.
The rat toes gave me the stomach ache, but worth it.
I bet. You saw the picture of the rat toes or no? Or are you very confused?
I'm incredibly confused.
Okay. Megs has come out as kind of a little freak and went to a pet shop and just started slurping up rat toes. Not entirely surprising. There's a really good like fried food they found that was like, it was like, what the fuck was it? Fried jalapenos and something else? It looked fucking great, dog. Let me look.
Fried jalapeno sounds amazing.
Our famous shrimp and crab stuffed jalapenos.
Holy shit, that sounds amazing.
I'm actually so upset with Megs that they live in a place that like has so much dope shit to eat all the fucking time.
Oh, we got another clues thing.
Holy shit. Do you want this one?
Sure.
Thank God.
In my teenage years, it was my only joy to examine and roam through the places where rumors had been spread. Human lifestyle was not for me. I always searched for the ways of the inhumane. Or inhuman, I guess, rather. I visited old cemeteries full of dread, old ruined buildings, and spent most of my time in these places which were suffused with the black veil of myths and rumors. One day, I bought a sound recorder and started to record the environmental sounds of these desolate places where I'd been spending my time alone. Fairly soon, I had a large collection of recordings. Some nights, when I couldn't sleep, I used to put my headphones on and listen to those sounds which seemingly did not belong to this world. When carefully heated, the sounds almost materialized to be touched. I think there's supposed to be a semicolon there. Genius loci could be heard. When
Oh, the sounds.
When my secret treasure trove was discovered by my family because Jonathan blabbed about it, all my recordings were destroyed. They forced me to go to a psychologist for 1 year. I can still remember how Jonathan used to call me ghoul around that time. Anyway, against all odds, I never abandoned this. I think I can say passion. Men never abandon on things that are bound up in their hearts, even if they are suppressed, they never forget. When I was just 22 years old, Jonathan and I became solely responsible for my father's company. I had no time whatsoever for anything else but work. I was so happy when I took over the company from my father. I will never forget the period of my life. Today I bought myself a new tape recorder. As I said earlier, I would never abandon my passion. I can now pursue my interests in a serious, mature way, without the recklessness of youth. This is Nana's diary. I don't think my brother and I my brother and I did dunk on each other pretty hard as kids, actually. That's... Your turn. I'm just acknowledging it.
and then you acknowledged it. Cassette number 1, record number 1 and number 2. Old and now unused Moorland Cemetery, Brankston. Brankston is a small old town which was established 18 miles northwest of the city near the Wellsmouth center of Wellsmouth. Okay. The farms, which are situated whilst going to the north, are as old as the town itself. There are stories which have been told for a long time about a tomb in an old, now unused cemetery called Moorland Cemetery that is situated right in that old part of Brankston. It is said that some nights strange noises and indescribable, disgusting smells come within that tomb. Okay, is this going to end up just being a massive, like, drug-based thing where everyone's going insane because they're, like, secretly smoking this shit that we don't know anything about?
Oh, you mean the actual
Lots of places
plot
have
for
drugs.
Silent Hill?
Yeah, like, some people who use the rough pathway, which passes 150 meters west of the Moorland Cemetery, relate what they saw, or that they saw some tortuously twisted silhouettes and heard some howling, screaming, and squeaking sounds that they couldn't identify. I keep forgetting I don't have to, like, project as much. I need to calm down. My throat's starting to hurt. I started my recordings here at about 2:48 a.m. It was so dark and overcast that it was almost impossible to see the surroundings. I used a small flashlight, but I have to be very cautious because of rumors about some grave robbers who plunder the old graves by spreading all the bones around in a disgusting, inhuman manner. Such as what? Is it just kids fucking with bones? Dogs built like getting stuff? The metallic half-open door of the notorious tomb had some figures and half-reliefs similar to the rods in the gates of hell. Similar to rodents, the gates of hell. Okay, I read. Okay. It was rusted and had started to crumble away, the effect of the passing years. The spacious interior smelled really awful. The cover of the stone tomb was broken and the interior was visible through the opening. The floor of the tomb had collapsed into a wide underground hole. I heard that during a strong earthquake 4 years ago, some parts of Brankston collapsed into underground holes or caves. I think the same earthquake was the reason for the collapse of that tomb. I recorded both the interior of the tomb and the building surrounding it.
Recording number 3, in a cave near the Northwood Forest. The whereabouts of this cave, which is located 3 miles away from the notorious Northwood Forest, is not widely known. It is connected to some other caves that form a complex underground network. It is rumored that a lot of people have become lost inside and never returned. Some people claim that they've seen fires inside and heard some sinister sounds coming from the depths of the cave at night.
Record number 4, by the dig in my cellar. Some sounds are coming from the well in my cellar. I don't know what lies beneath it or the reason for its construction. From the top of the well, I used a flashlight to examine the well, but it was too deep for me to see the bottom of the well. The sounds coming from below in the well make me think that there are some animals down there in the well. I believe that it must connect to a tunnel that leads outside somewhere, away from the well.
Record number 5, in my bedroom. For some time I have been woken up by squeaking. trembling and slight wind sounds whose source I can't identify. Several times, hardly suppressing my fear, I roamed the house but couldn't find anything out of the ordinary. It's said that in houses this old, these noises are common. I guess I just have to get used to it.
Record number 6 and 7, In the Well. I decided to examine the well because of the workers I hired for restoration. Left half the job done due to some sounds they claimed to hear from within the well. The rusty ladder that I hadn't dared brave before was my only avenue. I bought a strong flashlight to inspect the interior. I decided to record some sounds down there, but I could only record some sounds in the room that the tunnel leads to. When I listened to the recordings later on, I noticed some defects. There were some deep noises and rumblings on every recording. I think that the dirty and choking atmosphere of the well caused my recorder to malfunction.
Record numbers 8 through 10 in Ivar's place. I had an opportunity to make some recordings in the worm-eaten place which Ivar and some other friends of his are using as a meeting place. When I told Ivar that I wanted to make some recordings, he preempted me with a strange, disturbing smile on his face by saying he was sure that I would succeed in making great recordings. That building, which seemed so strangely strong whilst showing the signs of rottenness all over, made me feel very uneasy. Christopher T. Dredden, one of the 3 men in that meeting apart from Ivar and me, told me that this place was built by an unknown witch. I couldn't be sure as to whether he was being serious due to the sardonic smile perpetually on his wizened, thin, long, and pale face while he spoke to me.
And now we have to find 3 clues.
That what? Could not fucking tell you.
Nice! Oh, almost.
Damn.
Maybe when he was 22 and inherited the company?
Nice.
Oh, shit. I'm not cheating, by the way. This is just me guessing because it's important. Do you think the distance is gonna... I start my coordinates to... Yeah, there you go.
Fuck.
Alright.
18 miles northwest? Nope. Smelled really awful? Nope. Oh, wait. Strong earthquake 4 years ago, maybe? Nope.
Whereabouts at the cave, 3 miles away from the notorious Northwood Forest. What is it? First distraction, sounds like a trouble.
Animals?
Animal.
Nope.
Funny dog. this strong flashlight he's super sick on super into because he keeps specifically calling it a strong flashlight.
He really does. He's like,
I
oh man,
purchased a flashlight.
This baby's got 40,000 lumens.
Light up the fucking world. It also has a spot for, you know, to bring cheese and crackers to whatever you're doing. Deep noises. How about Christopher T. Dredden?
Oh, thank Christ.
Okay.
That's a hidden clue. Fuck me, dude. Fuck.
Get fucked, I guess. Alright, back to the first page. Start over again. Okay. He was 22. That was important.
My work laptop. Okay. Alright, we'll finish this up and then I'll have to end for the night because I gotta set up my work laptop for my job.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Secret treasure trove? Nope.
Okay, we're in a small town established. I mean, like, this page feels important, like this recording. So I don't know what the deal is.
Thank you.
Because, like, it would be the strange noises, but we tried strange noises. The only... I mean, it brought up Ivar's place, but we've... It's also the fact that a lot of this stuff is kind of covered in the other set of notes that we have.
Yeah.
Like, we have this basic... This is like the official notes, and then we also have, like, the scrawlings. I found the answer and it made me mad.
Okay. What's the answer?
One of them is in Ivar's place. That is one of them. That one's fine. I just didn't think it was going to be that important, TBH, so we have to look right up there. Tippy top.
I didn't think that would be terribly important either, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, we know he's been to Ivar's place several times for things. He met with Christopher T. Dredden, and it was important that he met in Ivar's place, I guess. And then you want to know the next one?
Yeah.
Go over a page. One more. One more. Underline cassette number 1.
Are you fucking me? Okay, fine.
That's the part that's just like, dog, come on.
Amazing. Wonderful. Alright. Save.
Save that game. So what? The only thing I had a problem with so far is underlining cassette number 1.
Yeah, that's basically...
Everything else was fine. That first puzzle, we just didn't get it. That's fine. That's our fault.
Yeah, that first one was on us.
Other than that, this game's fucking sick.
This game's dope. Alright. We will definitely continue this at a later time.
Yes. Bye, Megs. Never
Bye,
see
Megs.
you again. Bye.
Goodbye.